Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so you're dealing with some kind of situation with a kind of love triangle going on over here. So there are three people that you are dealing with over here. You are very dedicated or devoted to this particular relationship. It's taking a lot of your effort or your energy. You can see this person's very tired out. So you are putting a lot of effort and energy into this. There might be some other people around you that are interfering and causing a little bit of problems. You might be thinking of having a baby, or you might, this is the fertility card. You're trying to maybe manifest a relationship where you have children in it. Whatever problems you're dealing with, you will be able to sort it out. So, it looks like a new phase beginning. Maybe you are pregnant because this is like, starting off, or you've just discovered that you are. So you are trying to, be abundant in this relationship and maybe start a family. So in the past, you've got the grace card over here, so being supported and, getting advice from people and friends or family or siblings around you. So somebody's giving you some really good advice. And, it seems like you've come through a very difficult situation and, you've managed to overcome it because you've got that victory card over here. So having overcome quite a difficult situation, and maybe now you've settled down and you want to get something long-term and start a family, or even take this relationship to the next level. So you've got the prophecy card over here. So it looks like you're getting a lot of insights. Maybe somebody's going to tell you or give you information that is going to help you move forward. Or you're even getting dreams or visions. You could be getting some kind of psychic insight that is coming in order for you to move forward. This is also a card that is saying rely on your intuition, rely on your instincts, and this is the thing that's going to get you through things. So if you're having any regrets, so retribution is about having regrets about the past, you need to give up that kind of feeling and move forward. So stop thinking about things that have been or things that have gone and start moving forward and get out of energies. Don't get stuck in the past and don't romanticize the past either. This is a time for you to move forward. So any kind of, where you're feeling like a regret, it might be an energy that you need to get rid of. On the other hand, with the retribution card, it's also you might need to to make an apology to somebody. Maybe you've done something or said something that was hurtful, and maybe this is the time for you to make amends for any bad behavior that you might have had. So, this is something that you need to really consider. So these are the energies for those 2 weeks. I'm going to use the Symbolon deck for the main read. And this is not a traditional tarot deck, so it hasn't got the Rider-Waite symbology. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got this wedding card over here. So you are in some kind of long-term committed relationship. And it looks like it's quite a stable relationship. It seems like you and this person that you're with are moving together. You have got the same vision in mind and you're on the same page, and it seems to be a steady relationship. You're all trying to establish something long-term there, and you're trying to move together. You're working together quite harmoniously as well, and you're trying to move forward. Maybe you'll travel together as well. You'll have quite a lot of balance. You've got Venus in Libra over here. You'll have good communication as well with each other. So it looks like you are trying to start some kind of family over here. You've got this Cancer, moon in Cancer, and this woman's carrying a baby. So this might be that you're finding out that you're pregnant, or you want to start a family with this person, something long-term with this person. It's taken you a long time to get pregnant as well, because you've got this man on crutches walking down this path, and he wants to move through it fast, but there's something impeding it. So maybe there's been some kind of obstacle or some kind of problem that you've had trying to start this family, and it's been holding you back from moving forward. Definitely, this relationship is a very, very good relationship. Maybe you've started off in the last year. Maybe, you started off lovers and then ended up getting married to this person. And, you're very, very happy and, very, very you love this person quite a bit, and you're very focused on this particular relationship. And also, this person, you've been doing a lot of self-reflection as well. This is also a card of abundance coming in for you, and this is like the Empress card. So this is talking about pregnancy. You've got Venus there in Taurus over here, and that is about, bringing forth something. It is, like I said, it's the Empress card. You've got a lot of abundance. So you've been doing a lot of, maybe you've been spending a lot of time looking after yourself, doing a lot of self-reflection as well, and maybe trying to start this family as well. And that's definitely been on your mind. You've got this family card over here. So there's a lot of family cards here. You've got this baby card here, or the Cancer card with the moon in Cancer. You've got this card about spending a lot of time with family. Maybe you already have a family, or you want to start a family, but you've definitely been thinking about something long-term and something stable from a family point of view. But it's just been there's been something that's been preventing you. Maybe you've been ill, or something happened, where it hasn't been, you haven't been able to manifest this particular scenario, this long-term scenario that you want. And it looks like you are, you're making plans for the future. So going into the future is finding that balance. It looks like all these difficulties you will be able to overcome it. You are going to be making, new plans. You have an idea about what you want. You're looking for that long-term stability and happiness, and, you are making plans for the future there. So there might be some financial issues that you are going through here. You've got this card about trying to save as much money as possible. So, whatever's going on here is having some kind of impact on your finances. So you are trying to save as much as possible. So, what's happening around you, there might be people that don't agree with everything that you want to do. Maybe they have their own visions. There might have been some arguments, problems. Maybe this could be family related, and you're having to deal with that. This could also be maybe some legal issues that you're trying to sort out. It has happened in the past. Maybe you're waiting for some kind of legal decision to come in. This was the Crusader card, where people are, they used to go around trying to, get everybody converted to the religion of Christianity. And, it might be that you're dealing with somebody as well that is very, very aggressive in your surroundings. And you're trying to, they might be trying to force their viewpoints on you. And maybe this is a person best to be avoided, rather than having to deal with such negative energy. For the most part, you're just getting on with your daily chores. Maybe things are not happening. Maybe you feel a little bored as well, because you're just getting on with mundane things, and this might be something you're worried maybe that if you start this family, or if you start this long-term committed relationship too, that you might end up getting bored. Or it might be something that is not exciting. Maybe it started off, this relationship started off being very exciting, but maybe you're worried that, you're just going to get back into doing just normal day-to-day things, and that, is going to be very dull. So you are worried about, losing that excitement in your relationship. So going into the future, this is feeling a little bit tied up, and this usually is happening. This is, the card, it's almost like the Devil card. So you are feeling a bit controlled and manipulated, maybe not necessarily by your partner, though you are chained to this person. So maybe, you need to open the channels of communication with your partner. If they are controlling you a bit, you need to tell them. You don't want to end up in a situation where it's a toxic relationship, where you end up being very codependent. But it seems like maybe they are, you're being manipulated a little bit. It could be from outside forces interfering within your relationship as well. Something is causing that feeling of being tied up, or feeling of being manipulated. So this is the card of Capricorn, and this is about following traditions and rules and regulations. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn person who is trying to influence your relationship, or is trying to this could be in-laws, this could be somebody around you that is trying to interfere in your relationship and cause problems there. Maybe they have their traditional views and they want you to go down that particular route, and they're making they have expectations of you that are very, very unrealistic. So you need to deal with that circumstance. If somebody else is interfering within the situation, you need to cut them out, because you need to realize that the relationship is between you and your partner, not between a third person. So if there's a triangle or something going on where somebody else is interfering, you need to sever ties with them or cut them out of big decisions, because it's going to have long-term implications on your relationship, and you need to focus on that relationship itself, between open communication between you and your partner, because this is the important thing. It's the relationship between you and your partner that is going to bring in the future happiness, rather than whatever the other person's got to say. Maybe whatever they're saying, that you can see they're looking to the old traditional ways, so they're bringing traditional ideas and trying to control the way you are reacting or acting within that relationships. And these are unrealistic expectations of you. So, this is not an energy that you need to deal with. You need to get together with your partner, because you and that person are the only people that matter. And, you can't have a relationship between three people and expect to start a family in that kind of way. So any interference, it seems like you need to rethink on how you can handle it and move away from that energy. So I'm just drawing some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot, and you've got the Nine of Michael over here, which says your worries are necessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So whatever is going on, whoever this person is, they are causing a little bit of stress and anxiety over here. Maybe they're implying that things are not so good, and you're questioning your own judgment, or you're second guessing yourself and you're worried about it. It's keeping you up at night, so it's something that you need to release. You've got the Page of Raphael, which says a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships, social invitations, great intuitive thoughts. So the Page of Raphael, Raphael is about healing, and this is a new emotional situation. So maybe you are finding out that you are, maybe you are pregnant, and this is not changing the whole ethos of your relationship, and it's going to be bringing in a different phase in your life. You've got the Queen of Ariel over here, so nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. So you may need to go to somebody that you trust, somebody who is going to give you advice that you can use, productive advice, nothing negative, so that you can take control of that situation. This might be somebody, around you. It could be an earth sign person, because Queen of Ariel is the Queen of Pentacles. So there's somebody around you that you can go and ask for that advice from, and that support that you need in order for you to get over a situation where maybe you're being bullied into doing something that you don't want to do, and it might be just because of people interfering within your relationship. So it looks like you're trying to start a family here, and there might be a little bit of interference coming from somebody around you, but you do need to go and get some advice in order to deal with this particular situation. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.